Hey, good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? This is Isaac again, coming from 4G Platform. This evening, I have the pleasure of having four beautiful women here, and they all happen to be my daughter. And I'm taking a risk because we're going to talk about relationships. And first off, I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves to you, and we're going to start with Shannon.
Hi, I'm Shannon from Baltimore.
How
Alicia.
old are you, Shannon?
I'm 39.
Alicia, I'm from Baltimore. I reside in Atlanta, and I'm 38.
I'm Ashley. I'm from Northeast Baltimore, and I'm also 38.
I'm Sydney, and I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm 18.
Hey, well, that's the introduction. So we're gonna get right into it, and we're gonna try to have some fun with it, and hopefully I'm not gonna have to cut this and put sunshades on everybody because I did something violent, you know. But we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna start off with Alicia.
What? One night stands?
One night
again?
stand. Oh man, are we going there? Okay.
I think that we should start there.
Okay.
So, anybody on this platform right here that has had a one night stand,
Okay.
let me clarify. You know, you hook out one night and y'all just don't talk no more. It's just for that one night. It could be in state, in Atlanta, Baltimore, LA, wherever.
Okay.
Raise your hand. Shannon and Sid?
I never.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
being truthful?
Okay.
Yeah,
Look,
we
look,
yeah,
look,
100% true.
look. Let's go into the next one. Obviously, everybody don't want to be as open.
Fine.
Oh, y'all
Look.
Y'all want to dance, so I bet they would be like,
But, you know, that's why I told you. This is going to be a lot of fun because I love them all dearly, you know. They're special to me. And they're my girls. And I expect something other than probably what I'm going to hear, you know. And I'm going to just go here with this, you know. Let's just roll with this. And anybody just want to jump in, you know, like, what do you be looking for when you, like, approached by a gentleman? You know, what type of guy really, or female, really appeals to you? You know what I'm saying? You know, truthfully.
confidence.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm an alpha female, so he has to be a leader. I have to feel like he has confidence. Anybody that's weak or I see, you know, that they approach me sideways, I just
Oh, wait a
don't
minute,
like
wait a
it.
minute now.
One.
And you're my daughter, I love you.
Yeah.
But you're alpha, but you want an alpha male?
No, I'm trying to be the beta. I'm in the alpha
But that's where
time
I'm
zone
lost.
right now because I have to be.
Okay.
So
Because
wait,
I don't
two
have a
alphas, an alpha
counterpart.
male and an alpha female can't be together?
Normally
just
don't work out too
toxic.
good. Yeah.
That's what I see.
It normally,
Sometimes
it's a leader. It's always one leader. You can share the throne, you know, but it's clearly always, you know, the way that I was brought up is clearly always a leader
But just
in the
because,
home.
right? But
Just
just
the
because
male
an
or
alpha
female.
male can be the leader, but with an alpha female, she can also be a leader in her own right, in her own home, with her alpha
I
husband.
I get that, but
Like they can share. It's not a dictatorship. It's still a partnership. Yes, he can still reign as, let's say, king or the head, but it's still she's the rib. Like, so she has to have some kind of strength. She can't be no delta. Well, she can be a delta because delta's amazing.
oh my
So
goodness.
that's another.
We're
But-
not gonna get into fraternity.
I'm just saying, you know, she still can be an alpha.
Right.
I disagree with that. You have to
Okay.
make yourself
Okay.
small.
You're not making yourself small.
But
What
you
I'm
said
saying
that
is this, is that to have two leaders in one room, you just think about that. Two world leaders in one room. Two chefs in one kitchen. You know, if you take it there, you know, like if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm gonna bow down to you because you're the moneymaker, or you are a little further along than I am. So then, it don't necessarily drop me down, but I understand that, hey, I'm here also to support you, not necessarily lead you.
Yeah, but like you said, two chefs in one kitchen. Sometimes people are like, oh, that's mayhem. But sometimes magic can happen. It's like two great people coming up with ideas, bouncing it off, understanding and respecting each other in their
Two
space.
power.
Yeah,
Two
and
power.
if you can respect each
Give
other
me
in
an
that
example.
space.
You know a power couple out there that two alphas?
Michelle and
Michelle and who?
Michelle and Barack. Like-
Really?
Beyonce and
I
Jay-Z.
think Michelle is the alpha.
Yes.
I don't think Barack is. That's a conversation for another day.
Yes.
But
Okay, that's definitely a conversation
Yeah.
for another
Yeah.
day. But I think
That's true.
he is. I think he knows how to play his role when it was time. When it was his turn. When it was his time to play his role. When she was in the top of her firm and stuff, and he was coming up. Yes, he was underneath her. She was his mentor. But and then the roles changed, and then she became.
is that only because he became president?
Not because
Or a
he became
senator?
president, but yes, he was going for leadership roles, and then also the dynamics changed in their relationship. But I think that's a fluidness of anybody's relationship.
Okay.
I don't think it's always a steady thing.
What you think, Shannon, on that? Can two alphas coexist in a relationship?
I think it'd be extremely difficult. It can happen, but I think it'd be extremely difficult because both of you have to have a yin and yang between you both. So either one person has to have a stronger in this field, and it will bring them up on that. But I don't know. I think it can happen, but it'd be very difficult for me to see that happen.
Sydney, what you think? You know, your
Same.
young life.
So two alphas is really like, it's kind of like a hit or miss. It's kind of like not in between. It either works out perfectly or it's just going to be a hot mess. Because if somebody feels like they're alpha and, you know, everything they do is just perfect and like they just know they can do it by themselves and all, the other person is also the same way, them being together is going to be hard for them to actually depend on another person.
Okay. You started this, so
That's
close it out.
very true. I mean, like I think with anything, it has to be respect, especially in this city, Black Hollywood. Everybody over six figures and things like that. It becomes a very competitive. You can't. It's no competition between you and your significant other. A lot of Black brothers or whatever the relationship dynamics are, a lot of people feel intimidated by that.
Absolutely.
So you have to have that confidence in somebody who's secure in themselves, who isn't intimidated that their woman might be making more money than them.
Yeah, and to touch on that right there, dating in Atlanta, you do come across a lot of powerful women. I'm talking about women that really making things move. They're not just kicking rocks and they're staying rocks as you turn and go. But to elaborate on that, what I like to say is that two alphas, nah. Everyone that I talk to that been in a situation where both of them are powerful, I'm gonna say 1 out of 10 is successful in a long-term relationship. She brought up Barack and Michelle, and it's clearly that he wasn't, because he wasn't even for us. But again, that's the conversation.
It was cold.
I'm always tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta agree with me,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Okay.
Because he could have did some stuff for us on the way out. Like most presidents do. They, okay, now I'm gonna give it to you. But we're getting off topic, and you have something that you want to talk about particularly? No?
Oh, for as far as dating.
Yes, dating in Baltimore.
I was dating in Baltimore.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't been in my city.
So I don't know, so I haven't really been dating necessarily people in Baltimore, so I can't say.
So you date outside the state?
Yeah, so
Distance.
DC don't count.
No, actually I have dated I'm dating someone that is from Baltimore but lives in Texas, so their mindset is a little bit different. That they've been in Texas for over a decade, and they grew up in Baltimore, so they had that experience. So we had that in common. We went to adjoining high school, so it's kind of like a touch in the past, like,
Okay,
you know, a
okay.
throwback.
Okay, a rewind.
Yeah,
Rewind,
so it's, it's,
Absolutely.
but the scene in Baltimore is very dry. It's trash. It's not really much there. There's not really much of people doing anything. It's kind of the same people you keep running into. And, you know, they really don't have any, not saying they don't have anything going for them, it's just not what the circle I want to run with.
Absolutely.
So, that Baltimore is just not, it's not it for me.
What about you, Sydney? You're in college, year end.
Yeah.
You know, how college life dating?
It is a hot mess.
Okay.
I think hot mess mainly because the guys in college, they already think that they're like grown and all that type of stuff. They think they got a 401k and I'm like, so no, you don't. But it's really just like they have a problem with assuming that every like college girl is the same way, which is a problem. And I think when I first went there, I already knew, you know, how I am, but you know, other people were still trying to figure it out. And it was just a mess. People were all going with anybody, catching diseases and stuff. It was just a mess. It's really just, they don't know how to, they're really trying to find themselves in college. And a lot of them try to drift off and be somebody that they're not. And then they end up being like, oh, maybe who I was in high school is who I really am. And then they end up going backwards and it don't work out.
So then they're trying to find their identity.
Yeah.
Identify with
Like they'll try to go and be somebody different in college.
Right.
And then like once they realize that it didn't really work out, they're like, oh, maybe who I was coming in is actually who I am.
Okay.
They try to go backwards, but then it's just not the same, really.
Shannon, how's dating in Baltimore?
Just as Ashley said, it's not the best right now. Actually, a lot of the women are more college graduated, you know, have a little bit more esteem. So it's really hard to find someone when you're a little bit more, I guess, put together.
Question, all of y'all, by being a college graduate and in college, do you find it challenging to date a guy that maybe not so successful in education?
Absolutely.
You know, really?
I like Southern. I've dated those stuck up
Yeah.
high yellow men. I
Oh,
prefer not to date them. I like guys who will actually get dirty, and if I need something fixed, they gonna do it. Nope, they not listening. And
What is that?
anyway, that's just. I mean, I just feel like a lot of them.
It have to do with being.
I don't
Affairs,
mind.
affairs.
I don't mind somebody coming through the trenches. Like I'm from Baltimore, so I understand that. I respect that. What you have to have is drive and ambition. I don't want to ever hear I can't get it. Because all of these women right here, and of course you daddy, can go get it and make it happen. So as soon as I hear, oh, I can't,
It's a turn off.
it's a complete turn off. I can't follow behind you if you can't lead.
So it doesn't matter about having a college degree for you.
No, not for me.
And what about you? Have you
Yes
dated?
and no. No,
Yes
I have
and no.
not. I have not dated anyone since graduating. No, even post college. Anyone who has not graduated from college.
Why is that?
I just the circle that I guess I find myself in is just that I have not.
Okay. You haven't encountered.
Yes, and even you meet people in the club. Like we've gone out. We've met people. You don't go out? Okay. So we have met people, and it's just me. I've given my number out, and I already know, like, we've laughed and talked about it. I already know, like, in my mind, okay, I'm never going to talk to you ever again. But I'm very friendly, and I'm very outgoing.
But you give the number.
Yeah, like,
So
It's
then when they
heavy
call you,
sitting
what
in
happened?
heels that
I know.
bust my feet open.
And not because, it's not because that I don't think a person without a degree is less than or anything like that. It's just that what has been presented to me is that, and those are the people that I enjoy being around. But I'm sure that there are people who are not college.
So then is it the conversation to be able to talk about, stuff on a certain level or degree?
It's just so yes, but also it's just the places that I'm going. So if I'm like at a homecoming, like Howard's homecoming, those I'm gonna meet, most likely I'm gonna meet other alumni, or
Okay.
if I'm at a sorority event and maybe other like fraternities are there, most likely they're gonna get college educated. So it's just the places that I'm moving are those are the same people that are like-minded.
Okay.
So it's just kind of where I'm putting my energy and myself at.
Okay. Shannon?
I dated both.
Okay.
Yeah. I dated both that were college educated and not college educated. But I see people that came from other countries and they brought themselves up. So I see that as like they were intellectual to do that. Like so I noticed that within us that they.
You see the strength in that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And Sydney, you still like trying to figure it out?
I figured it out. But so
Oh,
basically, yes.
Big Virgo energy over there.
I might have to cut this down. I might have to cut this down.
No, you
Oh, no, wait, okay, fellas, okay, you figured
Go
it
ahead,
out.
Okay,
go ahead, go ahead,
so
go ahead,
What's
go ahead,
going on?
go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead.
explain.
like I was saying, so basically, I really, college guys, I'm not feeling that much. But I would, like in the future, I would like to date somebody with a degree, but it's not like a requirement. What I would say is, if you don't, I know the people I'm dating is like 18, 19, but you gotta have a plan by then. I don't care what you say. If you don't have no plan, you cannot be in college, but you need to be like, oh, I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm planning on getting this. You can't be, oh yeah, I've been out of high school for a year, I haven't worked, I haven't done nothing, I've been sitting in my house. Like, no, I need you to already have a job, already be on the way to a car, apartment, something like that. Because if you already been out of high school for a whole year, you had a whole year to figure it out. If you haven't figured it out by then,
What is the one thing that make, if they got the college degree, if they are alpha male, if they are intellectual, and if they have a plan, what is the one thing that would totally say, okay, I give this a chance? What is the one thing, a guy coming to the room, what is the one thing that you can say that would possibly allow you to have a conversation with him?
Oh, it's in my life.
Okay.
I got a lot of bias, man. I feel like if a man can enter a room and don't have to say nothing, and you can feel his presence in that room, I'm such a strong woman. That's the type of guy for me. And Dad, you had told me I have dated the nerds, I've dated them all. And my father, like, you need somebody who got a little street in them. You can't be dating these, like, pretty chocolate Amazon looking. Whoa. Can't do it. You gotta just, get you a little street or something. So.
Yeah, but I understand that. Crowd people are really good. People that control a room, I think, is always amazing. You can go on a date with somebody, and it be his event, and by the time y'all leave, you speaking to a lady that you just met, and you're like, well, I'll talk to you. We exchange numbers and everything, and he's looking at you like, wow, that is impressive. And I think when a guy's able to do that, I think women see it. I mean, they automatically pick up on that vibe.
Yeah.
Like you said, he comes into the room or he passes the table, just something about his aura. It's interesting. The way you went at it and the light skin thing, I'm feeling that. Power to the people.
absolutely.
And I love my light skin girl.
So light skin is out now. Light skin men is out.
Light skin dudes been out since
Literally, they were never a thing. They were never a thing.
I feel like this is that's
fine.
This is ridiculous.
I
I feel like it doesn't
That's
matter.
y'all.
That's me. A woman just gotta have that energy
Yeah.
a faith based.
No, you gotta be sexually attracted.
I mean, that's
me
no, not
personally.
the
Well then,
Not
well then,
energy,
yeah, she gotta
no.
have the booty and
I mean,
some
no,
raps
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah,
yes,
I
I'm
get all.
saying
Don't get
yes.
attracted to
The,
them.
I get all.
the package, your package is gonna be different from my
Mhm.
package.
Yeah.
So yes, you like dark skin. I like brown skin. Like
What
and
you
then
like?
my
Dark.
What you like?
Dark,
No?
That dark
I
chocolate.
like
Flavors?
brown skin or dark skin.
Okay, so you're an
Why
M&M.
you say brown skin?
Yeah.
Shit,
I don't like what. What you want to say?
Yeah, brown.
but interesting. You know, I have a gentleman pulls up, and you're going into a restaurant, and he's in a Maserati. He got on he got the bag because he just looked like he got the bag.
Okay.
Is that a turn on? You know, really, y'all been around your girlfriends and stuff like that.
Not to me.
Is that something that people still gravitate
No.
to?
Not for
Not
me.
to me.
No.
No.
And what
I
about
live
your
in the
friends,
city
though?
of the scammers, so Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
Atlanta,
about-
you got
People
it.
bring that
6 months.
Maserati,
Yeah.
making it seem like
That's
he's
it.
ready.
Got it for
He
6
rented
months, and that's
it.
it. That's
Right.
it.
We rented it tonight.
That's it. It
and
should
that
get
was it.
real weird.
I wouldn't. It's not really. I wouldn't say it's about like what they got on.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, you can have like the nicest stuff,
And you be a
but
millionaire.
you don't. But like outfit wise, you don't know how to put it on. You know, if somebody, if you don't got no money, you can go to the thrift store and find you a nice fly outfit to put on, and it looks nice. Then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah. If he can put it together with just like
Mhm.
$50, then it's like, okay,
Mhm.
that's
Okay, I got a great one for you. Worst date you ever been on? The worst date you ever been on. And it could be a first or a second date, but the worst date, you know, you actually blocked this guy.
Mm.
You think about calling law enforcement because it was such a bad date.
I guess my worst date was when I went to a restaurant I had to pay. I was upset. I was like, bye, see you later. I wasn't-
Okay.
I wasn't gonna
Sid?
do that.
yeah. Mine's kind of like the same as hers.
Okay.
I had just got out of class or whatever, and this guy was taking me downtown in the city.
Mhm.
Oh my God, we went to this wing place, and he kept smacking, and I was like, yo, he gonna make me mad. And then so he's smacking, right? And then he gonna spill buffalo sauce on my white pants. I was mad. Then he gonna tell me to pay. I went to the bathroom and I snuck out.
Okay. What about you?
I don't know if I ever had like a really horrible date or worst date.
Well,
I guess the
it's
worst
just the
date
worst one
would have
you
been
can-
the conversation was just trash. It's
Mhm.
like, oh my god.
And this one, you're educated guys, right?
Probably. I can't. I'm just trying to think of. I'm just thinking of dating.
Mm.
I just know that like when I cannot like have a good
Connection.
flowing conversation with somebody, it's just like cringy and it's like I just cannot wait to leave. But yeah, that would probably be considered like one of my worst dates.
Okay.
I had a wild one in Atlanta.
Oh God.
This should be
This
good.
guy, I met him at a gas station. He was on a bike, and you know, we was talking, whatever. I was pumping my gas, and we exchanged numbers, and we went out. And then one night, I met his mother,
Oh Lord.
his brother, his sister, and they ain't all live in the same house. So
They did?
and this was
They
our
did not.
very first date.
Wow. He took you around.
Took
He
me
took around his
around. By the time we left his mother's house, I was like, look, this ain't gonna work. This ain't for me. I'm not feeling it. You know, and then he started speeding like through Atlanta, talking about how he deserves somebody like me, and it's his time and it's our time. I was ready to tuck back the roll up.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna be doing
Yeah.
Well, the complete opposite. The best date you ever had.
The best date I had was with my ex-fiance. He was from Southeast DC. He it was around the holidays. I was working at a hotel and I was a bartender. And he rented, like, he didn't even rent. He bought a grill. He grilled out for me because I had to work that holiday. He grilled for the whole hotel staff. And then that night we went to the strip club and I had double shots. And I mean, it was amazing. And like 4 months later, we was engaged. I ain't never get married, but we was engaged.
Okay.
Oh,
What about you, Ash?
The best date, of
The
course.
best date you ever had?
Oh,
No, come on.
I
That's sad.
I know.
That is
That's
sad.
That's how
So
they
then
should
all
say
that's why I haven't been married.
they all flatline. That's the educated guys though. You know.
I mean,
You know, they
They
come
be
the same
privileged,
way.
they,
Exactly.
right?
They come the same way all
That's
the
what I
time.
tell them.
Sydney.
What you want, Sydney?
Your best date up.
My best date, okay. Oh, I gotta choose between two. Okay.
With 22? Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, two different
Yeah, this is
dates.
getting interesting.
Okay. Anyway, so this guy, this was kind of recent, not really though. It was like a while ago. But I was stressed out because of like midterms and everything. So he had picked me up, Mustang, blacked out with like a orange stripe on the side. I was like, oh, that's alright, nice. But anyway, so anyway, he picked me up in my dorm because I was tired or whatever. So when I got in the car, he had like this nice little gift basket and stuff. And it had like shampoo and then like some cucumbers. So I'm like, oh, this is nice. But then we went out into like downtown by my college, and then we had like street tacos and then like street corn and stuff like that. And we just like sat on this cute little bench and like talked.
Oh, okay.
That's
Shannon.
cute.
When I went on a date, my friend was working in Philadelphia and he invited me. So I got to spend time with his coworkers. It was actually really fun. And then we went to get sushi and it was just really a really nice day.
Okay. Coming back to you. You still haven't figured it out.
No.
Pick one.
Wow.
I think because I'm such a hopeless romantic, like I had this like
I'm
idea
similar.
in my mind that what would be something that would really just like make my heart melt. I have not experienced that.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
One of y'all viewers,
Right here.
Yeah.
y'all
And guess what? You guys agree, you win. Okay, you know, it's real interesting because I'm sitting here and I'm feeling the energy and everything, and I'm listening to you guys' comments, and I'm not mad, you know. I'm not mad. I really thought I was taking a chance on this right here. And guys, you can get what I'm saying because daughters, you know what I'm saying? You know, not 4 guys, but 4 daughters. And it's interesting, you know, that, you know, like a lot of you guys' comments. And I like to do this again and maybe come up with maybe a little something that y'all can play with, you know what I'm saying, as far as your answers and my questions. And it's been a pleasure. I love all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, and hey, to be continued.